Why am I getting no? Hmm. Point, 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 point. All right. Finish the circle, right? For sure. Like, if I remember right, Old Druid was actually easy. Yeah, it was like nothing. Actually, easier than the Ogre and Ostagar. Right, Cliff. Wonder how far we got in here. Actually, I think we did everything. The revered mother wouldn't help us, of course. Have anybody set up for that? Lesser health poultice, huh? Do I have anybody using those? Health poultice. Ah. Cool. You'll see if I'm actually really I just never ever ever wear a headpiece. I just never do. I really just don't. I don't know. I was like, maybe that's just a stupid rule, but I mean, if you're just not gonna do something, you're not. I mean, now if there's hide helmet, I'll do it, but I just don't agree with. It's a great headpiece, but yeah, I just don't agree with spending time in character creation and then hiding your face or hiding your. I don't know. Maybe it's just silly, but whatever. Just saying.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Hmm. I mean, the health regen is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Let's give it to Morrigan, even though we're not really gonna use her. We need to go over here, right? Yeah, because that dude would be standing there. Yeah, yeah. Just double checking.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything? I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers.
It's probably best
The
just to
Maker
do
will
that
not
anyway.
fail us. Thank you for your efforts.
No other person
We
is
shall
going to
fight
save
on,
that.
nevertheless.
Save you. And religious superstition certainly is not going to save you.
There is still time before the sun goes down.
I think we're good. I don't think
If
we're
you have
going
not
for
yet
a
spoken to Murdoch, or if there is
friggin'
anything you have planned.
platinum trophy on this playthrough. We're just making the mage and just seeing how it plays.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
They're coming! Get to your positions! Make ready!
It's time, men. Know that we fight for the Maker with our power.
This should be right, let's get started. On it, right. This should be let's get started. On your guard! This should be let's get started. Let's make this quick, shall we? This should be let's get started. Let's get started. Either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me. Let's get started. Let's get started.
Oh, that's worth like a sovereign.
Let's get started.
That's about half a sovereign. Another sovereign.
Right. This should be.
The monsters are attacking
Beautiful.
from the lake! They're attacking the
What's up,
barricade!
Smooth?
We need
What's
help!
up, Smooth? With a V, Smooth.
Come on! We need to hurry!
We need to hurry!
As you wish. This should be easy enough. On it. Let's get started. As you wish. Either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me. Right. On it. This
We're
should
up here
be
by
easy.
ourselves.
Let's get
This
started.
is not cool.
This should be easy enough. Right. Let's get started. Right.
This dude really needs to get off me, man. Get the fuck off me.
Let's get started.
The fight's over here. The whole fucking fight's over here.
Only one shall stand. This should be easy. Defend yourself.
Watch it!
This should be easy. Sometimes. Let's get started.
I've never actually seen this before. I've never seen all the aggro drawn up here.
This should be easy. Let's get started. This should be easy. Right. Let's get started. Let's get started. This should be easy. Let's get started. On it. Right. Let's get started.
All right, back on it is then. How about you?
Yeah, this really is a zombie apocalypse.
Let's get started.
Oh my god, dude, I've never seen this many. Okay, now I think they tripled or quadrupled our spawns. Looks like. Okay, I mean you can't fight forever. If the enemies are endless, you will eventually lose. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. Like not even close.
This should be easy. As you wish. Right. Let's get started.
Here comes trouble.
A little frantic. Ha! I can see why.
Look it, I'm collecting loot. Everybody's dead. I'm collecting loot.
Defend yourself.
Enough. On it. Let's get started. Let's get started.
Yeah, that's right. What did I say?
Everybody died. I think the game is broken. I literally think it was broken. They quadrupled the fucking zombies and
Watch for the demons. Let's get started. On it. This should be easy. This should be easy.
completely broken. Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Dawn
I
arrives,
don't
and
really
we survived the night.
Get what just happened
We
there.
are victorious. And though this victory came at great
Feels
cost,
like an epic
we
fail
must
to me.
remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, dear lady. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
You know, I think we're gonna switch this up here. I'm just gonna kill this, and I'm gonna start over. And what I really want to do, I want to do a two-hander the way it's supposed to go through like the whole trilogy. Yeah. So I got an Xbox 360 now, so that works. And there are ways to make it kind of fun in Inquisition. We could play it all the way through. I don't really have anything else to do. Like I'm not inspired to do until something cool comes on the game horizon. Still not really refreshed to go back to Oblivion Remastered, and all I'd be doing over there is just finishing it, just for achievements. Probably just figure out what achievements I need and then, play a character accordingly. Probably a mage, because I think that the Mages Guild and the main story, which go really hand in hand, they go about as deep into the game as you can get. We did all the rest of them. So, you can just play, just get through the Mages Guild. But still probably play a mage when we go back to Oblivion, just to finish everything up without having to get outside of our play style and outside of our character, to go do shit. So, that's definitely a thing. I'd like to go do that. I'd like to go finish up achievement stuff on Harry Potter. Don't know that I want to start another character, though, because, man, I put probably 200 or 300 hours into that damn thing on the character that I have just for achievement purposes. But then once the achievements, is the game worth replaying? It probably is. Knowing what I know now type of thing. I don't know. I picked the coolest start. Don't know that I would pick another start just because the one I picked was the coolest. So, that type of thing. Anyway, but as far as this goes, if I'm on a Dragon Age binge, why not, I don't remember ever seeing that many zombies. Maybe I just killed them too slow, because I really didn't have any big oomph AoE shit, and if I did, I would just kill everybody else anyway, which is probably what I basically did anyway.
Let us bow
Anyway,
our heads and give honor to those.
Yeah, it seemed a little excessive, but we just probably weren't killing him fast enough.
Murdoch of Redcliffe,
we haven't even started with blood
salute
magic yet.
You and so many others who have perished.
Really, the downside of a blood mage, the downside, it's definitely easily playable all the way through, but you don't get OP until you're about like level 15 or 16. Like that, it's just the way it is. Now, you can do everything right and all that, but you just don't get, the really good stuff, the really good setups, See, like Hemorrhage Blood Wound, just like in Dragon Age 2, is not friendly fire. And it paralyzes enemies while it does massive spirit damage. Like, it's the AoE for Nightmare if you're playing a mage. Can't think of another one. Like the Frost Storm, which you can still use because it doesn't really do any damage. It just paralyzes. It freezes people in place, and then you get combos. So when you got Liliana and Alistair set up to, and Wynn all set up to do combos, if you have like 8 enemies and you freeze them, next thing you know, you got 5 enemies. And if you wait a little longer, you've got like 2 enemies. So like it really is super effective. And then if you throw, you eventually get Wynn to do a magic debuff on all the enemies. And then when you hit them with Blood Wound, it hits them like 25% stronger than it already is. It's really, really nasty. And then you got combos and shit going on in there too. You get Liliana and Alistair both with the Spell Ward amulet, so they get frozen almost never while the enemies are getting frozen. So every sword and shield critical ability and every dagger critical ability and potentially any backstab and any stone fist is a potential shatter. You start shattering enemies, and you're just one-shotting, and your entire party is just working to just combo enemies. It's combo after combo after combo. That's how it's supposed to look. But we've done it before, so I think
with the
we're
Maker's
not going to kill this
favor, the
character.
blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your
It's really
arm.
fun.
Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able.
It's one of the few.
Now we've no time to waste.
It's one of the few
we can talk further
class setups that you can actually make cool, even in Inquisition. Dual wield in Inquisition can be cool. You can make it cool. It's just not fast. It's not. It's not a whole lot of fun. It's just I don't know. It's not necessarily bad. It's just, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to try something different just for myself, just for shits and giggles. I'd say we do a trilogy run. I'd rather just, you know, okay, well, let's just go do this for a minute. Now I'm bored of it. Let's go do that for a minute. Now I'm bored of it. Well, let's just actually go do something that's fun. And it's like really, really cool across all 3 games. I'd say it's probably my favorite. I'm not going to say it's the best. It's not the most OP, but it's definitely my favorite. Because there's just something satisfying about going in with a weapon that's bigger than you are and killing everything. Because they're bad. And the world is a better place without them. Not with them in court. Not with them being ostracized on social media. No, with them dead. The world is a better place with them dead. They're not in it anymore to make life miserable for innocent, peace-loving, good people. You should just execute them. When they've forfeited their right to life by trying to take somebody else's right to life, then you should just execute them. And they can talk to God about why they were a piece of shit. That's between them. Not judging them, but executing them. Judicially. Yes, that can still actually be a thing. Anyway, alright, so yeah, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. We don't have to go anywhere. The cool thing is on backwards compatible that Dragon Age Origins runs really well. The loading screens are a lot shorter. Everything else seems to go the way it's supposed to. Sometimes you'll get some glitchy shit like you'll aggro somebody in a room and the aggro will be map wide. You'll aggro enemies that haven't even spawned yet. That can cause problems. It doesn't happen very often. It's really off the top of my head in like 2 or 3 key locations. Not a huge deal, but the shorter loading screens and the solid, you know, frame rate and gameplay and all that stuff, like that's, you know, nothing clunky about it at all, so definitely do that. Alright, so let me go change this real quick. While this is playing, this intro to Dragon Age Origins has like, I'd say like 50% of the lore for the entire game is all in the art, and you listen to what he's saying and watching what you're seeing, and if you understand what it symbolizes.
The Chantry teaches us
I'll give you an example.
it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world.
Look at the Chantry. The Chantry Tower is almost identical to the tower in Ostagar, which is not a Chantry Tower, but apparently it is. Now you have 5 that are at like a sacrificial table.
Twisted and cursed by their own
There's
corruption.
the tree that's on Flemeth's grimoire.
They returned as monsters.
And you see 4 being sent into the void.
Darkspawn.
And then you see 1. Then you see 1. What is that 1? That 1 is Dumat. He was the first to come out of the void. And you see the peacock feathers. Peacock symbolizes pride.
And relentless.
And pride is the first sin. But you still see all
the
5
dwarven kingdoms
right
were
there.
the first to fall.
And this is the 5th
and from
blight.
the deep roads,
after this,
the Darkspawn drove
really
at
isn't
us
any more
again
old gods to call out of the abyss. We got to find some other way to do it. You got to go back to Dumat, who was never slain. Dumat was the one archdemon that was never slain, because there were no wardens to slay. Wardens are a result of Dumat, and they have slain the archdemon since, but Dumat is still definitely around, right? So like literally that art gives you like over half of the lore for the entire game right there in that opening sequence.
Men and women from every race.
It's really cool, actually.
Warriors and mages.
I think it is.
Barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
Had to go change the stuff.
Maker, help us all.
Let me see what it actually looks like. Hold on. Let me go to YouTube real quick and look at my channel. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's... Anybody clicking on at this point? All right, so we're going to go with Dwarf. A girl kicking your ass, just so much more satisfying. Just so much better. Yeah, warrior. Commoner's cool. Honestly, I really prefer Commoner with a rogue because that's literally the lore. Like if there was to be a canon, it would literally you'd be a rogue, Commoner, Dwarf. Yeah, you just would. But the dwarf noble, the noble warrior type thing, but you don't have to be a pontificating, arrogant, noble asshole. You don't have to be, which is even better. There's also a lot more money this way. It's an extra, shit, I don't know, 20, 25 sovereigns or something extra, free right out the chute. It is one of the, I think it's the hardest origin, though, for any character, actually. Elf, human, or dwarf is two-hander. If you're going to be true to it, yeah.
Greetings.
Alright. Never played it. Oh, come on, man. I just here to just hang out then? Oh, that's really awesome, actually. Good to have you, but bro, like this is like the shit. Origins of Dragon Age 2 were the shit. If you're an RPG player, like if you're just like, okay, I'm just watching a stream and this looks interesting, and that's as far as that goes. Okay, that's great, and I appreciate you chose to come here because there's a billion other places to go. I'm 100% cool with that. I really appreciate it. But if you're really into RPGs in general, this is like baseline. This is like fundamental shit. I'll put it this way. This is to RPGs kind of what Elder Scrolls Online is to RPGs, showing that Skyrim actually is not an RPG at all. I mean, it's an action game and a lot of people like it, and it's really, really moddable, and you can have, tits out and balls out and do whatever you want. Okay, fine, but it's not an RPG. ESO really has a lot of lore, and it has a base, and it's an MMO, so it has an actual, what would you say, tactical side to it in how you approach fights, whether it's PvP or dungeons or whatever, right? So this is a single-player game, not an MMO, but it still has a tactical approach to fights, whether it be dungeons or whatever. This is kind of where that comes from. So, like, one thing is not possible without the thing that made it a thing. This is one of those games that made it a thing. This brought action, third-person, open-world action. It's not as open-world as, say, you know, like an Elder Scrolls game or a Fallout game or, you know, I mean, Inquisition was open-world, but they studied Skyrim and they took away all the RPG elements from the game. So that's not a fair example. Anyway, it's definitely a third-person action game, but it's an RPG. So you actually build your character. You have to make choices. You can't have everything. You know, if you want this, you can't have that. If you want that, you can't have this. If you want them both, sort of, then you're just going to be You're going to be meh. You're going to be garbage. And if you put this shit on the highest difficulty and that's your build is, I'm going to have a little of everything, then you're not going to be good at anything. Right? It demands that you understand how to approach your character and approach your party. The same as you would in MMO, and hope that you have people around you that actually know what they're doing. Well, here you get to control all of it. And you actually get to set the AI for your companions, which is like having an MMO party, an MMO RPG party, but you're controlling it yourself. And it works most of the time, so like it's definitely legit. Anyway, this is one that if you haven't played it, I'm kind of like, dang, hey, what's up, T? I'm like, well, I mean, I don't know what games you like, you know? Like I said, if you're not really here for the game, you're just here to just hang out, that's fantastic. That's cool. I don't know how much you get from discussing the game, not being knowledgeable about it, you know, not really, maybe even being interested in it. That would kind of suck, but I mean, whatever. Either way. You know, I want to start a noble, but wear the brand, the commoner, you know, the Dust Town, the Dust Town brand. I want a brand on my noble. I really do. Just to spite the hierarchy, to give the finger to the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't that be cool? That's not the worst, actually. That's literally not the worst. You know what? It just seems ostentatious to actually use a brand here. I think we'll just go with just a straight up character. It's not the worst. Hey, what's up, Dylan? What's going on? Like most fun you ever played? Well, it's the most fun I ever had. So yeah, good deal. Yeah, it is really cool. Like it's not necessarily OP necessarily, but damn it, it's just fun. It's just, I mean, that's the whole point, right? Is to try to have some fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it too, because I certainly did. I don't know if I want to go light, really dark. I think I'm gonna go light this time. I think I am. Go with that one. Those eyes just look crazy, don't they? They look friggin' berserk. Yeah, you turn friendly fire on, and all of a sudden it makes a lot of that shit unusable. I mean, you can use it, but you're gonna kill yourself and everybody else. You're gonna kill your party more than you kill anybody else. You turn friendly fire on, that's Nightmare. Nightmare doesn't have, well, you know, it's Nightmare, but you can be nice about it. No, sorry, man. This isn't woke fucking Nightmare. They made it woke Nightmare, and that's just disgusting to me. But yeah, you turn friendly fire on, and then it really dictates. She looks literally like your crazy ex-girlfriend, doesn't she? I think I'm gonna go with that. Crazy ass girlfriend. Like, wait, hold on. Can we get some golden eyes in here? Let's try that. Let's just try that. Nice. Okay, I'm digging this. That's half psychotic right there. Oh, hey, Dylan. Oh, man. Thanks, dude. Got that cool number again. That's the Dylan number right there. 769. There's meaning there. There's meaning there. Dylan keeps some of that to himself, but he's let us know that his favorite number is 7, and we're just gonna throw the 69 out there. Think what you want. Right? Think what you want. Do what you will. Thanks, man. The 1,000-yard stare, because she's thinking about killing the 5 people behind you. That's that. Oh, there's a person 1,000 yards away. Well, I'm going to kill all you guys, and then I'm going to kill that motherfucker too. That's that look right there. I'll be killing everybody. I'm serious. Okay, this works for me. But she's kind of sort of hot, so you date her anyway. You'd probably die because of it, but it might be worth it. So, yeah, not really sure. Not really sure what to think of this. Nice. Like right now, and all of your friends. Okay. And thanks, Dylan. Appreciate the support. That's friggin' awesome. Guess that's all right. I think that's good right there, to be honest. I really do. Sarita? That's not what I put. It's literally not what I put. Yulia. Yulia. Isn't that the name of the katana in Dark Souls? Yulia Iduken. Yulia, I'm pretty sure that's the name of the katana that the merchant in the Undead Burg is petting. His beloved Yulia, the katana. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she looks psychotic as fuck. Yeah, I would have to respect that. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, wow, that's actually nice. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That's actually nice. Okay. Works for me. Okay.
Greetings. Oh, my spell! My weapon does nothing.
No, it wasn't. It's better than a lot of modern character creations, actually, because it's what you wind up with is a wet, shiny, plastic-looking piece of shit with really, really bad hair that doesn't even look like hair. It looks like llama shit was sculpted and chipped with a fucking chisel and then painted with Krylon. Fucking glossy Krylon fucking spray paint is what you get. So I'd take this over that any day of the week. You give me this, at least this. You can go better if you want, but you give me at least this on any character creation. I don't care how recent the game is, I'll take this every day.
You're in my way.
Oh, I think that's good. Psychotic. I mean, she's a Reaver, right? So, all right, here's the thing. If we want all the, we'd have to put 1 point into cunning at some point. Outside of that, we don't put anything into anything. That's if we want all 3 or all 4 ranks of speech check. Outside of that, we don't need, like, a two-hander is just straight up. Straight up. My character does not look bad, though. I mean, well, I don't think she does. You could say she does. I don't think so. But the cool thing about this right here is I believe it's 10 points of strength counts as 1 rank of intimidation. So speech, you just have to intimidate everybody. You know, strong on their ass. But I mean, if your muscles are big enough to swing a weapon that's bigger than you are, you should probably be able to intimidate anybody, right? True story? I guess we put this here. I'm not sure what we need this for. All right, so now here's the problem. This is what you start with. You start with nothing. But this requires 20 strength, which is exactly what we have. So if you spend your points on something else, you can't have this. What this allows you to do is basically ignore being attacked and just keep hitting people really hard with your anvil on a stick. And that's pretty gangster to me. I'm just saying. Yeah, you just go with this. I mean, some of this stuff is cool. These are all good. I mean, pretty much everything here is good. All this is good. Don't need any of this. So this is also the least talent heavy build in the entire game. I mean, you've got this, and you've got this. The Reaver tree, the Berserker tree, that's usually how I go. Not so big a deal. I don't even think you use all 8 points, so... You do use pretty much all of these, though. I don't use Critical Strike, but I do spend 11 points into this. I get all these but that. It's an automatic critical. You get an automatic critical from Mighty Blow. And it costs 1/10 less, and it does the same amount of damage, in my opinion. Like, literally, it's just... Yeah, it's 10 times better. You can use it twice as often. It doesn't cost half as much, and it's just the shit. But, anyway, yeah, you definitely want that. And there we go. Oh, back.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of 2 known remaining dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called Deep Roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzamar's impregnable construction, the dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the second child of King Endron of House Iduken, the 9th Iduken ruler elected by the Noble Assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue, and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lady. You are dressed and ready. Excellent. I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Even the new character creation for the Oblivion remaster is amazing. As good as this. Well, definitely a lot better than this, but...
You sure that's all you want me to do to you?
No, stop it, bro.
One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Rumor has it that Harrowmont hopes you'll be swept off your feet if a well-placed young nobleman wins the provings in your honor.
Or the proving in my own honor.
Win the proving in your own honor.
I don't need some bits
That
to...
would be most interesting.
I need
Shall
some
we then?
winning my provings. Some my provings.
With you as always, my lady. The day is ours until the feast.
Downside, don't get to open any of the chests. If they're locked. That's the sucky part. So, playing the two-hander, I would strongly recommend not doing Orzammar and the Deep Roads until very, very, very last. Mainly because you have to lose Alistair in there. You have to take Ogren at the end of it. Yeah, I mean...
Good day.
And you think, well, I'll just off-tank. Yeah, that's a good idea, but... doesn't... against those golems and Bronca, doesn't really work like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not really well, anyway. Yeah, can't have that.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall. Forgive me. I will show myself out. With your leave, my lady. Thank you.
Do what you want.
I will go now.
What does this have to do with me? Okay, little rumpy-pumpy drama or something? Whatever, don't really care. Just not even worried about it. Okay, so I'll take a battle axe. We'll just get rid of all this trash. So, 1.5% critical chance. but the armor penetration and the strength modifier is huge. So actually, that kind of evens out, right? That evens out. Sell this shit too. Got stuff to sell. This
No
is
sign of
locked.
trouble here. I am at your service.
Back at. Can't go there yet, so. I love just the big ass hammer is awesome.
Your father has allowed the merchants to show their wares in the Diamond Quarter during these celebrations.
Congratulations on being named commander, my lady.
I'm sure we can work this out reasonably. Please, Master Volney. My work is accredited by the Shaper.
These books are lies written by the enemies of House Volney.
I write only what I find in the ancient records. Lady Iduken, you can vouch for my work, can't you? Your father loved my History of Iduken, Paragon King, Peacemaker.
This worm has written a book that slanders my house.
It's worm.
He deserves to die for what he has written of Paragon Volney. He says that Volney, the Paragon who founded my house, known throughout the world as the greatest of men,
The
was
greatest
a
of
fraud.
men.
Not precisely. When the Assembly names a paragon, that man or woman is then, by definition, everything one can aspire to be in the world. They form their own noble houses and are revered as living ancestors. But paragons start off as men.
Volney was more than a man.
Yeah, it's like a little bromance for your ancestry right there. What was Iduken like?
Iduken was much loved, but he was still a man. He was plagued by melancholy, and his fervor regarding Orzamar's safety bordered on obsession.
So he's willing to
When
actually
Iduken
criticize
was proposed
him.
as a paragon. Only one lord in the assembly objected. The others savagely hacked him to death. Iduken's
sounds like some
motion
dwarf
passed
shit.
without a single dissenting vote.
Unlike Volney, is that what you mean, old man?
Volney became a paragon by the narrowest margin in history. One vote. A vote mired in rumors of intimidation, intrigue, and outright bribery. The records of that vote are kept in the Shaperate and are a matter of fact. Not liking history doesn't make it any less true.
Oh, God, the world could learn a lesson from that, right?
You're taking his side? What if he published a book like this about your Paragon Iduken?
I love this. Well, my Paragon was awesome. Your Paragon is a bitch. So, there's really nothing to talk about. Iduken was a great man.
And Volney was not?
Apparently not.
Must you disparage a Paragon? You've made a huge mistake.
Okay, can we just take a survey real
Has
quick?
No idea how weak
Hey,
his house
everybody
is
in
or how
stream,
low he sits in it.
Who made the
Shall I
mistake?
have him killed, my
Me
lady?
or that guy by saying I made a mistake? Yeah, kill him and everybody knows why he died.
Understood.
All right, there you go. He comes back in like 3 seconds. Okay.
You've shown yourself more daring and aggressive.
That was
than
easy.
Most believed of you. Someday I hope to write of the great exploits you are sure to perform.
Word has been sent. He won't live past the hour.
He won't
You've
live
shown
past
House
the
Iduken
hour.
a friend to research, history.
Yeah, he's dying in the next
glory
20
of all
minutes.
people.
Because he fucked around and found out, is what he just did. He fucked around and found out. He's trying to threaten a scholar, and then he tried to compare his house to anybody else, and his house is apparently nothing. So, I mean, if you're going to play the politics, be on the winning side or shut your fucking mouth. And if you're incapable of shutting your mouth because you're liberal, then get wrecked.
Of course. A copy of A History of Iduken, Paragon King and Peacemaker, perhaps?
No.
Of course.
No.
Here you go.
No, I don't want a book.
I'll just be about my work then.
You're lucky you're alive right now. I'll take that. Thanks. I have lives to save, you know, I have Thetas to save, I have equipment to buy, I have runes to put in my gear. I'm gonna need funding for that. Fund the police. Don't defund the police. Fund the police, please.
Ah, my friend. Enjoying the festivities
So I pay your exorbitant price, only to end up looking like a poor imitation of Prince Balin. You'll get no coin from me.
Our trust follow, big sister. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes
it's already
set aside for you?
the back and forth
Lord
walking
Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for
thing.
hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my sibling's second, I will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
This is what entitled nobles. This is how they talk to each other. I mean, when it really comes down to it, the great equalizer is if I can knock you out or not. At some point, like, you put yourself on this pedestal. Be careful if your pedestal is made of glass, that I don't just kick your pedestal out from under you and then fucking send you to the hospital once you hit the ground. Yeah, and then all your pontification and all your backing from shit that has no value and has no substance, what does it really amount to? Nothing. If you're woke, and I'm me, and we're duking it out in the middle of the street, and you got 80 of your friends, and there's 5 Marines standing on the side of the road, and you're woke and all of your friends, and I'm a human being. Guess what's going to happen to you when those Marines decide that right needs to happen and go fucking fuck yourself? You're going to get wrecked, and you're going to complain and scream bitterly about it because you're pieces of shit, and nobody cares. Except you. And you don't have any value whatsoever. That's what's going to happen. I truly believe that, actually. Truly believe that. Anyway, sorry, just getting off on a tangent. Don't speak to Gorham like that, bitch.
I speak to lower houses and castes as they should be spoken to. Now do as I say.
A true left-wing socialist democrat. Right there. I don't give a fuck.
Your lack of a sense of duty to your house is obvious.
I don't care.
I can't imagine why you're receiving a commission. I expect after tomorrow I'll spend much time apologizing to the heads of the noble houses for the deaths of their children under your incompetent command.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Trian?
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment upon those who need it. Now then, you, get to the feast.
Kiss my ass.
I'd advise you to watch that
Kiss my
tongue,
ass.
dear sibling.
Like,
Father
seriously.
will not live forever. Come, Balin.
What does that mean? You don't have any power until power gives you power because you don't deserve any?
Nothing like being talked down to by the next king.
He's got to be alive to be king.
Perhaps this isn't the best place for that sort of talk, shall we?
Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Keeps talking to me like that, and I don't, he might not see kingdom.
What about that one? Greetings, my lady. May I say you look striking today.
Hey, if you play a
Is this
male
your
dwarf,
paramour? He
can you hit on one of these, you know,
and
like you're a noble and
flattered lady.
They're down and you're down and they're down and you can get down
warrior
and
cast isn't
all that?
bad.
Telly, we didn't pay gold for these permits to take warrior
I'd almost be willing to bet that the male dialogue is a little different here. Oh, what's going on here?
Hunters, my lady.
What's going on here?
Because a man takes his caste from his father, they hope to bear a noble lord's son. If a noble hunter succeeds, she is raised up to join the house as a concubine to care for her son.
Oh.
It brings new swords to a house, so many nobles look favorably on such women.
They're selling their vaginas for dwarven promotion? Hell of a class system they got there. This, I mean, if you were just to package this with Canary culture, politics, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's not worth calling anything, but whatever. I think you would have like a perfect outline of like socialist / communist. I think these fill in like both parts of both halves. Dwarven culture and Qunari culture. You only exist because somebody says so, even though they're not worth anything. But their nobility, their title says they're worth everything, and they can have you killed at a moment's notice, even though their value is 1/1,000,000th of your value. Because human rights and human ability and character and freedom is not even included in Qunari or Dwarven culture. That's socialist. Like all the people who are pieces of shit but yell really, really fucking loudly because they're allowed to, because they got nothing better to do, because they don't even actually have to work. All their bills should be paid by you when you do try to work and you try to be an honest person, but your entire culture is so fucking toxic. It's so communist and socialist that you can't even just get by. And then when you get dead and forgotten, maybe murdered by some thug on a street, nobody gives a fuck. Because you're not one of the people making the rules, which gets you all the money from the people who submit to your rules, which go against human liberty and freedom in the first place. Yeah, is that pretty simple? It seems like that's a thing. Steve Blum, wait, Steve Blum is the one who voiced Varric, right? He voiced Gorim? You know, I think so. Actually, maybe. Go look it up real quick. Hold on a second. I don't call him Gorim, I call him Brorim, by the way. Gorim voice. I think you're actually right. It's Steve Blum. Yeah, it definitely is. 100%. Yep. Although, wait, Steve Blum is the one who did Varric too, right? Wait, no, maybe not. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, that name sounded familiar, and I was pretty sure you were right, and you are right, 100%. It's Varric voice actor. Hold on a second. Oh. Brian Bloom. Steve Blum, Brian Bloom is Varric. Anyway, sorry, I thought it sounded familiar. Anyway, but I mean it did. But you're absolutely right. Steve Blum also voices. No, he definitely does other. Definitely voices other Dragon Age characters too. I mean, I think he's all the way through the trilogy. I think he even voices somebody in Inquisition, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, yeah, you were 100% right. I went and looked it up real quick just to...
Then perhaps you'd tell your brothers to come say hello?
Telly, mind your manners. My lady is kind and generous beyond her duty.
Lady Duke in my booth. This dude.
Oh, Lady Iduken, here in my booth. I am so.
Yes.
Fainted. You make quite the impression.
Celebrity status. This is what it does.
The king's child, never able to just blend in. It's the price of power, I suppose. Shall we move along?
Just sell all this shit later.
My lady, are you heading to the proving arena? We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
So, what are gnomes in, like, an RPG? Are gnomes, like, magical? Or are they somehow, like... Are they rogues? Like, what are they considered? I'm actually curious. Like dwarves are normally just warriors. And rogues. Never mages. I don't think they're ever mages, even outside of Dragon Age. I still don't think they're ever mages. And if you had one as a mage, they would probably suck at it. But what are gnomes? Like, what are they good at? I'm just asking. It's like one specific thing that they're like really good at and they just suck at everything else, or are they freaking amazing at everything? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a game where I played where there's gnomes involved outside of like Dungeons and Dragons tabletop or something.
I did mention the merchants that won permits to show their goods in the Diamond Quarter. There were only so many permits auctioned off, and quite a few were turned away. Your father fears you will be harassed on the way to the proving.
A mechanic buff. Huh. That almost sounds like a dwarf. Well, it sounds like an Elder Scrolls dwarf, which are actually like really, really tall, believe it or not. With all the steampunk stuff.
Will we be leaving then? We are at your command.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor? Your Highness,
No, I came to
this
fight.
proving is in your honor.
Then honor her by doing as she says. Lady Iduken will fight in this proving.
I need a good workout before tomorrow because all these guys are garbage.
Of course, it is well within your rights. Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Iduken. I give you the Lady Iduken herself! Are you ready for your first match?
Sure.
Then let us begin! This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Iduken. Lady Iduken will fight Alair Bimo, youngest son of Lord Bimo.
You honor me with this match.
I'll honor you upside the head.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
That might piss him off.
Sounds better than later. I'll get on it. Got it. All right.
Got big ass hammers.
Sisters grant me victory!
Now's better than later.
The winner is Lady
More blood.
Iduken.
More blood.
That was quite a fight. Alair Bimo is no slouch with that hammer. Are you ready for your next opponent?
When I am, pull out your hammer and just kill the fuck, just immediately pile drive the arena coordinator. Just, no, when I am, you insult my ancestors. You pollute the stone where you walk. Take this. With a hammer that's bigger than he is. There wasn't a renegade option like in Mass Effect to do that real quick. Oh, and I am. Pod drop and use him as a concrete pivot. Send him into the stone. Sorry. Yeah.
Excellent. Let us go.
My bad.
This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukan. Lady Idukan will fight Adal Helmi, eldest daughter of Lady Helmi.
You are my inspiration, Your Highness, and to all of us who follow your example and live by the sword.
First warrior to
That was
fall is
respectful.
vanquished.
I'll take that.
Fight!
Got it. I'll get on it. Got it. Now's better than later. This'll be fun! Strike at me if you dare!
Those body blows, man. That was that Mike Tyson body blow shit right there. Just fuck it. Your whole fight is gone. Like, that's it, that's all. I don't know, if I had to, like, say, if I was trying to win a fight with body blows and to take Tyson's or Foreman's body, I'd say Tyson's, man. Tyson, that motherfucker on a really, really short leash could lift somebody 3 times the size off the fucking ground. He could hit their kidneys from their belly button. Like, dude, man, Tyson was, that was nasty. Man, that was nasty. Lee versus Tyson? I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, if you took Ali in a ring, all that just hit me, and I'm gonna dance and I'm gonna do all this shit. If Ali let Tyson hit him, Ali'd be dead. Sorry, man. All that dance bullshit like that, Tyson would get up in there and corner you and hit you twice. Like no motherfucker has ever hit you before. I would take Tyson. Although, if you were to ask Tyson, Ali was like his god. So, I don't think Tyson would be willing to beat Ali. Even if they got in the ring, Tyson would throw it. He'd be able to kill Ali with probably 3 or 4 punches. Because Ali had never really been up against anything like that. Just saying. I mean, just saying. But I don't think Tyson would have been willing to beat Ali. Because Ali was all about that Allah Akbar shit, and Tyson got seduced by that shit too. So he would have just gone martyr Tyson would have martyred himself to Ali, and Ali would have taken it because that's what Allah Akbar pieces of shit fucking do. They have no compassion, they have no ethics, they have no morals, they have no decency, they have no standards, they have no spirituality. Everything the Ten Commandments stand for, they're against it from top to bottom. That's what you're signing up for when you do that. So, yeah, you know what? I mean, fuck both of them. Maybe they would just be a tie and they'd both lose. Just saying.
That was a crowd pleaser. I can't remember the last time.
But in a real sense, I don't think Tyson would be willing
Sir Blackstone
to beat
is your
Ali,
next opponent.
even though he definitely could.
Face him.
Just pure physicality, and plus, you know, generation gap too. You know, you got the old versus the young, and the young's twice as strong as you are. You're just gonna get physically damaged, no matter what your skills are. 2 or 3 of those, a couple bodies and a chin, and 2 or 3 uppercuts, you're dead. Like that, he's gonna fuck you up. That dude was just a force of nature. Oh, Bruce Lee? Huh. That'd be interesting. And you got half the body size, almost the same muscle, half the body size, 3 times the speed. But I think somebody like Bruce Lee as well. I mean, it would just be pure just bulldoze. I don't think Tyson would try to out finesse something twice as fast as him. I think he would just come in and he would just take 4 or 5 licks and just hit you once, and then take 4 or 5 licks and hit you again, and take 4 or 5 licks and hit you again. You can do all that fancy super fast shit and all that super stuff. I mean, unless Bruce Lee gets in one of those 1-inch punches and stops Mike's heart, which, I mean, I'm not saying he can't do that. So it's possible. But that fight would be turned on 2 or 3 blows being landed that just overwhelm your body's ability to function. Look, the smaller you are, the harder Tyson would hit you. You know, maybe there's not as much resistance because of your lightweight. So maybe you could fly off the fucking ropes and bounce around the ring 2 or 3 times and get back up over here somewhere and not take another one every once in a while type of thing. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. That's a really good question. Yeah, the weight difference. I mean, that's just really it. That's just really it. The weight difference. You could, if I outweigh you 2 to 1 and our muscle mass is the same. Mike Tyson is trained to take those hits. Now, I mean, I'm not saying like 2 or 3 fucking spinning roundhouses to the same point in the temple wouldn't actually kill Mike Tyson. And I'm not saying Bruce Lee couldn't do that before getting hit. That's a possibility. 2 or 3 spinning roundhouses right here, hitting you before you even see the motherfucker swinging those feet. Bruce Lee could do that. And if he hit you in the right place, it would just kill you. But you'd have to kill Mike Tyson to win that fight. Bruce Lee would actually have to kill him or send him into a coma for a long time. Would have to do so much cerebral damage on 2 or 3 hits before Tyson even sees it coming type thing. But if he's just got his guard like right here, I don't see how Bruce Lee could do anything. What are you gonna do? Hit him in his fucking gut? He's trained to take pile drivers to his fucking gut. Bruce Lee isn't. I don't care how fast you are. I don't care how strong you are. You weigh about 1/3 what I do with the same muscle mass, and yeah, man, I really don't care. It'd be like mosquito bites, I think, and that's allowing Bruce Lee to use all. That's like a no rules street fight in a boxing match. Yeah, Bruce Lee loses that one, 100%. Sorry, and that's against most heavyweight or super heavyweight boxers. Like, just you can pummel them for 10 hours and they just don't care. You're not doing anything to them. unless you're their size and you're hitting as hard or harder than they are, which is what Tyson could do. He had super heavyweight as a light to middle heavyweight frame, but he had super heavyweight power. And I mean, let's just be honest, like that wins. I don't have to hit you 5 times. I only have to hit you twice. You can hit me 38 times because you weigh like half my weight. You can hit me 38 times. I only have to hit you twice. Or you could go look at videos of old men beating up these fucking immigrant thugs, trying to attack them and their wives and steal their purses and do all that shit in like the UK. And you see these old men. Most of the time they don't realize they're fucking with like a retired Marine, or they're fucking with a retired SAS or something. With these old men, and one really good calculated punch, you're dead. Even though you do all this thug wannabe roundhouse fucking windmill girl fighting and all that shit at 1,000 miles an hour, one good punch from a really good 80-year-old Marine is going to send you to the hospital. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Anyway. So yeah, Tyson probably wins that. Yeah. But in this weight class, Bruce would kick your ass before you even saw the first, at will, and he would joke about it, and he would dance around you. Yeah, so let's just be fair.
Then let us begin. This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar, for the honor
but
of
I will say
House
this, Bruce Lee legitimately kicked fucking Chuck Norris's ass.
Lady Idukan will fight Sir Blackstone.
I'm not actually going to tell you a story about Chuck Norris.
Squad leader of the warrior caste.
This is your education, Chuck.
Supposedly I saw this for myself. I don't remember it, so I'm going to tell you what my mom told me happened. But it basically went down like that. So, all right. So my mom was in Jutkindo. It wasn't Taekwondo, but close. Pretty similar. Kind of like an Aikido, Taekwondo mix. Like there's a lot of mixes, and you know, it's like, what's the best martial art? Well, why don't you just take the best of everything? And everybody was trying to do that. Anyway, so this is in the 70s. And Chuck Norris's school came over to my mom's instructor's school. And they were having bouts. They were literally just having bouts. This is a true story. My mom's instructor, his name was Bobby Burbage. So you can go Google it and look it up. Anyway, so Chuck Norris's school came over and they had bouts. They were having like mini tournaments, like nobody trying to kill each other. And then Bobby Burbage outscored Chuck Norris. Okay, he would have outscored Chuck Norris 75,000 to -5. Beat his fucking ass all over the mat and said, okay, actual karate is not tournament karate. Real karate is kicking your fucking opponent's ass with twice the speed, 3 times the power. But he wasn't a movie star, so we never heard about it. But my mom proudly watched her instructor kick Chuck Norris's ass personally all over the fucking mat. The motherfucker didn't even have a chance to react. And Bobby Burbage's, I think it's Jeet Kune Do. I believe that's. I would have to ask my mom exactly what style she was training in. Anyway, it was something like that. That could have been Bruce's style, actually. Now that I think about it, I have to ask my mom exactly what it was. Doesn't matter. Her instructor kicked Chuck Norris's personal ass all over the fucking mat, and it wasn't even close. Like, it was ridiculous. And her instructor, Bobby Burbage, she told me that he retired from martial arts after he almost killed somebody. They were in a tournament in California, and Bobby Burbage, his signature move was a reverse. Yeah, my mom was pretty badass too, but her instructor was like super badass. He had a reverse heel kick, which was basically, I'm looking at you and I turn and my leg comes up and it's my foot is an uppercut. And he hit somebody in the nose in a tournament and it shoved their nose up into their brain. they were actually affected for life. They didn't die, but he almost killed them. And he retired. He retired from training. He retired from tournaments. He had trophies that literally circled his entire fucking studio floor. And I did see that when I was a kid. I've got a picture of it. Me sitting there and my mom standing, waiting for her next opponent, and everybody else is sitting around, and I'm like, Mom, you kicked all their fucking asses? She's like, no, we were just sparring. But his thing wasn't just training, it was sparring. You trained, you learn a move, you learn another move, you train in that, you do physical calisthenics, and then you spar. And you practice those moves on a living opponent, which is what you would do on the street. That was his training regimen. And if he told you to break fucking 5 boards with your foot, do it. And if he puts 10 boards up there and you only break 5 and you wind up with splinters this fucking long and break all fucking 10 of your toes with both feet, you need to finish breaking the board or you pass. Or you don't pass. You get failed. Yeah, my mom actually broke all 10 of her toes. Tried to break these fucking boards because there was more boards than there were supposed to be. And it's like, okay, well, if the street throws that at you, what are you gonna fucking do? Well, you either do it or die. So guess what? That's how how he was as an instructor. These are true stories. Bobby Burbage. Anyway, it wasn't Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune Do, I think, actually was Bruce's thing, but it was something. It wasn't Taekwondo. It was something like that. Jeet Kune Do was like Kung Fu Taekwondo type thing that with some even grappling and shit that I think Bruce introduced. Hers was sorry, it wasn't Jeet Kune Do. It was Hapkido, which is what my mom trained in. Hapkido, and her instructor beat fucking Chuck Norris's ass all over the fucking mat. Like it was a joke. And so they get to hang their heads and, go off like some fucking It Man movie and take their school somewhere else because their school is shit. You want to train tournament fighting, or you want to train people to actually defend themselves in real life situations? And that's what he did. True story. Anyway, it was kind of cool. Hapkido. That's it. Not Jeet Kune Do, Hapkido. Go look it up, and go look up Bobby Burbage. It's a real thing. I don't remember what belt my mom got to. She wasn't black belt. I'd have to ask her. I think it was brown. I think it was brown, like right before black. I think actually her instructor retired, and she stopped. I think that's what did it, because she was at that tournament, and she saw her instructor almost kill somebody. Because of his reverse heel kick, the spinning heel kick was an uppercut as you're coming in, and he was so fast and accurate with it, you didn't see it. You couldn't react to it. You couldn't get your guard up, and he could hit you in the chin and take all the teeth out of your mouth. Even with a mouth guard. I mean, like, seriously. He was that good with it. And that was... Yeah, and he didn't want to do that to people. In fact, that's the opposite of what he taught. He said, when people want to do that to you, this is what you do to them. But you don't do this to somebody that's innocent. And so he retired. He quit. He literally quit at that tournament. And so I think she stopped training then. Really good instructor, though. I mean, that's how you instruct people to defend themselves. You got some invader that has a problem with the ethics and morals and Christianity of your country, and they want to come in and they got a problem, you shove their fucking nose into their brain. I don't care if they got an AK-47 or if their explosives are strapped to their body. Guess what? They don't even get a chance to pull the trigger. Kill them. That's martial arts. If you got a serious problem against everything that's good, you need to die. So that's a really good instructor. He was a really good instructor. Anyway.
First warrior to fall is vanquished.
Hapkido. Hapkido. That's it. I don't even have to ask her. I know that's it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later.
We're just duking it out with hammers. We're literally just duking it out with hammers. This is awesome.
When do I get to fight?
Beautiful.
The winner is Lady Iduken.
Bobby Burbage. Let's make a save. Just in case this goes really badly. I don't like my hit rate. My hit rate is like really slow right now.
Well done.
Really
You
low,
have
really
proven
slow.
That even the best of the warrior caste cannot match a noble Iduken. Franlin Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today. Are you ready to face him, or will you rest first? Of course. This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Iduken. It is down to just 2 warriors, with backbones of stone and wills of iron. They have defeated all others this day. Lady Iduken will fight Franlin Ivo, second son of Lord Ivo.
This is the traitor,
You fight
right?
well. I wish you glory today and glory tomorrow.
Shut up, bitch.
First warrior to fall is vanquished.
It's a fucking traitor.
The victor is champion.
He's already bought.
Fight!
He's already bought and paid for by Balin.
All right, all right.
For
You'll get no
Orzammar!
mercy from me. On your guard, wretch! Let me see some blood.
To arms!
The winner is Lady Iduken. Congratulations. Franlin Ivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen. You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving.
Oh, wow, that's it?
The
Oh, I think I'm
ceremonial
thinking
held,
of like the real
commissioned by
proving.
your father for today's
When you
winner
come back,
is yours.
you get double teamed at the end of just like complete bullshit, but whatever.
Your glory honors every warrior here.
My lady? Your wish is our command.
Most money at once. $3.25. $1.25. Actually, that's 125 bucks. Is basically what that is. Alright, so we'll come sell all this shit later. I'll be back. Give me a second. I'm gonna go refill. Oh yeah, Red Sec. That's their version of that's their like oh, what do you call it? Oh man, Battle Royale. That's their Battle Royale, right? They're copying Call of Duty in their free Battle Royale, but you probably should just buy a whole bunch of shit while you're at it, and then just go ahead and get the main game while you're at it. And oh my god, that model is so fucking tired of just microtransactions. And then, hey, why don't you buy the main game too? Because it's cool, and then you can get bonuses for this. Because if you like this, wouldn't you like to be better at this? Even though you won't be any better at it, you'll just have some advantages that other people playing it for free don't. But if you suck, you suck, so it's not going to make any difference. But just pay the entire time. Just give us money. To me, that's what that is. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Look, the Grey Warden...
My lady, many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lady. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent. There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week, and a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause. Well, you do cut to the point, don't you? You'll be quite a shock if you ever join the Assembly. We are so fond of our doublespeak. I have no desire to obligate you or force your hand. I propose a mutually beneficial arrangement. The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retire.
Hey, can we just agree that this dude has beady little eyes? I mean, he has the smallest eyes you could possibly have.
Agree to speak.
His eyes were small when he was born, and they never got bigger. He did, but his eyes never did. Beady little eyes.
I keep my ears to the stone, my lady. I hear many things, some of which could be a great help during your mission tomorrow. A little forewarning to help your forearming, if you know what I mean. Saving for a run for the Assembly? Never mind. If hard currency is what you wish, hard currency is what you will have. How does 100 sovereigns sound?
Which you don't ever get.
When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
So, if what I say doesn't really matter, how does that profit you? I don't care. I'll take the money.
You're a fool.
Greetings, my lady Idukan. It is an honor to meet you at last. Not as such, but your father never misses a chance to boast of your skill and bravery. He says you may be the most skilled warrior in all of House Idukan.
Yeah, there's no maybe about it. What? Bro,
yes, he
there's no
mentioned your
maybe about it.
nature as well. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Ozamor, they are stirring on the surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world. Alas, I do not think he would take kindly to that suggestion. As the child of the king and heir after Lord Trion, your place is here. Truly. Then I will speak to your father after tomorrow's battle. I have my doubts he will relent, but there is always hope. Until then, good luck to you. Show the Darkspawn what your people are made of.
Duncan is so cool, man. He's like cool as shit.
Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did. Show you are to be respected, and I will no longer speak to you as a child.
Wow, can you have her executed for talking like that?
Puppet.
Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you. Idiot child. Don't say you weren't warned.
Fuck you, cunt. Stupid bitch. You're trying to defend dwarven traditions that are mired in fucking socialism, woke, and communism? Go fucking fuck yourself, cunt.
My king, please reconsider. The trade contracts alone could bring great prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mino. The Assembly of Kal Sharok will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, we have company to spare us further wrangling. Atrast Vala, my sweet daughter. How fine you look in your grandmother's armor. I hear you were declared champion of the provings. I suppose
Yeah, that's pretty
you
cool.
will never
I'm not
want
gonna
to
lie.
sit
That's
by
pretty cool.
when something
Yeah,
exciting
yeah,
is
we
going on.
championed our
Are you
own
ready
provings
to be
because,
presented to the heads of the noble houses?
like, if it's my provings, then I'm just gonna kick ass. And if nobody can stand up, then well, that's just the way it is.
So dutiful. Very well. Let us begin. Lords, ladies,
But your
grant me a
father
moment
is
of your
somehow
time.
wearing Tevinter
We are here
mage
today
robes
so I may present to you
as
my
the king
second
of
eldest child.
fucking Orzammar.
Blessed by
Doesn't
the
really
stone
make sense.
And born of the blood that ran in the
But
veins of
wearing
the Paragon
Tevinter mage
Iduki.
robes,
Who
just
would pose a
saying,
question to the
doesn't make any
prospective commander?
sense.
Who seeks to know the prospect better?
I have a question. I seek to know the prospect better.
Lord Dace, head of House Dace, speak.
Lords, ladies, my question concerns the plight of our wayward kin, the so-called surface caste. What does the Commander Prospect think is the proper place for these lost souls? Thank you, my lady. I am satisfied.
Then if there are no other challenges, I give you Orzammar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms. Don't question everything. Just go for the ancestors' sake.
If this is my day, then what actually do you want Trian for? That's actually a really good question. Like, why?
That was well spoken. Blunt as ever, hmm? Very well, then. Here is a note of credit for the 100 sovereigns. The Chamberlain at my estates will pay you after the battle tomorrow. Now I must be off to prepare for tomorrow. Do excuse me.
What a shyster, man. My Chamberlain will pay you after the battle tomorrow. He already knows that Balin is going to try to get you murdered. So, yeah. Motherfucker. Yeah. If you're playing a rogue, this is awesome too. Not gonna lie. Okay, you know what?
I am at your
Actually,
service.
I'm gonna go get max money gain here. Nice. Bitch.
My Lady Iduken, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. May I show you my wares? Please, look as you will.
Holy shit, 368 sovereigns. I'll take it. Works for me. That's all we're gonna get. That's all we can get here. I think that's pretty gangster. Actually, if you play a rogue, you can get a merchant's belt. I think it's like a chest. Although I think by the time you get it, I think it's actually one of the chests in this room right here, Balin's room. Yeah, even if you get it, it's better to just sell it because you're not going to get money gain from it. But it doesn't affect the sale value anyway. So, yeah.
So you're a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our King Father? The world does not stop and start with your meager achievements. Not even tonight. Now, do you have some purpose in bothering us?
Father's worried you're too much of an ass to be prince.
You push your luck.
Go fucking
Balin,
fuck
get
yourself.
to bed. We have a big day tomorrow. I will see what our father wishes from his heir.
All day I've put up with that.
Wow, what a
Really
pontificating
great on the
asshole.
And what I'm going to tell you next won't make you any more fond of him. Big sister, Trian is going to try to kill you.
No, you're gonna try to get me to kill Trian, and Trian to you're gonna try to get Trian to kill me. You're gonna set all this shit up, and no matter how it goes down, you've already got everybody bought off and paid for. This is Balin's coup. Because Balin is just a little fucking coward, fucking woke bitch that doesn't understand that you can't make good things happen by doing evil things. This is a woke person. Literally, this is the definition of a woke person. Thinking you can do a bunch of evil to make good happen. When you're not thinking at all because you're incapable of thinking because you have no morals, you have no ethics, you have no spirit. Your spirit is like whatever your flesh demands. And, well, any woke person, I challenge anybody to just, I don't know, look up their search history. You probably got furry shit and LGBTQ shit and fucking Satan shit, and you've got all that shit. And that's all they're about. because their flesh demands that they satisfy their fucking demonic, satanic fucking spirit. How do you know?
I overheard him giving orders to some of his men.
Right. You were the one giving orders to your man.
Trian's decided you're a threat to
and you're putting this off on that guy.
Maybe he's right. You are as noble and stubborn as ever. After Trian kills you, I suppose I will be the heir.
Oh,
that's not how I would.
But that's not how I would wish it. Even though I've been orchestrating this shit for like fucking 20 years.
Come, my lady. The hour grows late, and you need your rest. And I will be right outside the door. May the Paragons smile down on us.
Trian and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Harrowmont. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come, men! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Harrowmont and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck.
Well, that tells you everything you need to know. That little fucking squint that Clint Eastwood squint tells you everything you need to know.
Into the stone.
Good luck, my sister.
Good luck, my sister, and now all of a sudden there's like a glitch.
My father believed that the shield of the Paragon Idukan remains in that tag under the
Dude, there was a complete glitch in the audio there.
Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
We've sent 2 scouts ahead to make sure the tunnels are cleared. But be careful. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads.
Because the scouts were handpicked
will be further in.
by Balin.
When you get to the door,
literally these scouts are handpicked. And this is the hardest time you will have in this game. True story.
Very good. The crossroads where you meet
But you're supposed to play the naive little sister that has no idea what the fuck they're doing.
Demonstrate the strength of Idukan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
Look at that look. He knows exactly what you're gonna face, and he doesn't warn you. Because what? Off his own father? Or some weird fucking shit like that? Dude, this is something that only woke people can come up with. This is woke writing by BioWare, which is the definition of woke. So, yeah. Like, that's just crazy. It's just super crazy.
Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later. This'll be fun.
It's a long time.
Over there! Darkspawn!
I'll get on it. Got it.
Stings, doesn't it?
Just call me the Reaver. All right, all right. Got it.
A good hit!
Watch in horror as I rip you apart!
Can't have any of this stuff. Like, none of it. That sucks.
You made it, Commander. Did you run afoul of any darkspawn? We didn't expect any activity in these tunnels at all. Once I finished scouting the tunnels, I hid here to avoid the darkspawn.
Fucking pussy.
These tunnels are dead ends.
I guess I kicked your ass at the proving, so...
It's going to be a fight. I was, indeed. Would that I had been good enough to beat you. May today's battles bring us even more glory. I'll take rear guard. Shall we move?
All right. I'm gonna say any. Oh, wow. Like I said, man, two-hander is the hardest start, but it's the most gangster-ass finish. So, yeah, this is definitely a thing. Dragon Age 2, two-hander is legit. It's legit all the way through. It just gets better and better and better and better.
No end to these blasted things! Now's better than later.
Glory will be mine! I'm going to destroy you!
Let me see some blood! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Alright, alright.
You're in trouble now!
Alright, so we can't disarm any of these traps because we don't have a rogue. And we can't unlock any of these chests because we don't have a rogue. Got a health poultice though. That's cool.
You're here. I thought the
Maybe this dude
darkspawn had
can
got you for
actually
sure.
disarm that or unlock that chest.
We want the tunnel ahead, but there are darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful. I'm with you.
You're with me. You go fucking fuck yourself. This is dwarven patriotism, which is like Satan's venom biting you in your asshole and stabbing you in your neck and stabbing you in your back all at the same time. That's woke patriotism. That's what fuck that is. Piece of shit. Absolute fucking dog asshole piece of shit. Dog asshole piece of shit. Satan's asshole piece of shit. Let's see. What are his skills? What are its skills? It's woke. What are its skills? Doesn't deserve to be called human. You got that. You got no archery abilities, so alright. Cool. Let's try this. Fucking kidding me?
No end to these blasted things!
As you say.
I'll get on it. All right, all right.
You asked for it!
Now's better than later. Just call me the Reaver. I love how desperate you are. You're pathetic. It's a massacre and no one's getting out alive. Got it.
Got 35. That's nice. 35 silver is amazing, by the way. That's fantastic. That's a third of a gold piece.
Spawn. I can smell them.
Now's better than later.
We will prevail!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it.
We're coming for you!
Got it. Die already!
Must suck to be the last Darkspawn in that party. The last one, and be like, oh my god, everybody else got wrecked. I'm fucked. And guess what? Everybody else got wrecked. And yeah, you're fucked. True story. Oh wow, so you can't Yeah, okay, so we have no trap disarming ability whatsoever. None at all. That sucks. Nice.
Looks like someone beat us to the door.
This Darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there.
Yes, my lady.
The way that piece of shit looks at Gorem when he says that, too. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get you killed, too. Fucking traitors. Now, fuck the dwarfs, like, in everything that they are. Like, seriously, they're just bad. They're just bad.
So glad you could finally join us. We feared you'd gotten eaten by Darkspawn. Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe.
By who? Balin?
I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I don't let my boys have a go at you before I kill you.
Gorem, we need to kill everybody.
I'll try to hide my disappointment.
True story.
Just kill them, boys. We'll find this shield on our own.
For Orzammar is coming. Can I get
Be
you a
off.
ladder so you can get off my back?
I'll show you some pain. For honor and glory.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Show them no mercy.
You'll pay for this.
Kill them all! I've got your back.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
You will fall. And right behind you.
We ought to drag a few ladies.
Breaking a sweat already?
Show them no mercy. You should have run.
Oh, you're going to be sorry.
Oh my god, how fucking long does that track last?
You're in for
10
a world
fucking
of hurt.
minutes.
Death will be your release.
I'll get on it.
10 fucking minutes.
That'll teach you.
I'm really hurt. Help me.
Got it. I'll get on it. Can I get you a
I can't
ladder
attack.
so you can get off my
I
back?
literally can't attack. I cannot attack. The game doesn't fucking work.
Some help.
What a piece of shit. Dude, that is so bad. That is so bad. And I don't really give a shit what it takes to disarm these traps. I really don't care. If this cocksucker in our
Is that an
party
Idukan signet ring?
can't do it,
I guess that's how they
I
got
really
in
don't
here.
care. You're not going to give me a fucking rogue and just going to make all the traps and all the fucking chests undoable. Like, why would I care?
Or it could mean one of your kin was keen on claiming the glory of this mission himself.
Oh, well, you would know about that, wouldn't you, you fucking piece of shit?
Of course. No offense meant.
Let's not waste time.
Dude, that
Carry on,
tone
men.
deserves execution right there. That tone right there deserves that you be allowed to execute that piece of shit. Okay, your disrespectful tone is disrespectful. You die. That's dwarven culture. Dwarves have been killed for a whole lot less than that. True story. would like some money here because this bullshit doesn't amount to anything. How long? 736 fucking months on a trap. If you laid a trap like that for your enemy on Nightmare, you know how long it would last? It wouldn't even last. It wouldn't even exist. They would just be like, okay, cool. But you have to sit there and do 75 animations for 3.5 fucking years? Really? Really? That is so bad. That is so fucking bad. Let's just trigger all this shit. Fucking garbage. As long as that's the bitch that actually ran into the traps, I'm cool with that.
Be on your guard.
Sounds better than later. Let me see some blood. All right.
It's actually becoming annoying. I'm not gonna lie, this is annoying. I forgot how nerfed your party is. Like, seriously. I can't actually have any of that shit anyway.
All right,
That's the worst part.
We will prevail!
Later.
For Orzammar!
Well, we should be getting all the XP for this, though, so at least there's that. Yeah, if you say certain things, you can actually fight, what's his name? Your older brother here, and then Balin frames you for it. You get framed for it either way. Either Balin kills him or you kill him, but either way, you get framed for it. And if everybody dies here, then Balin's the heir anyway, right? So like it's the ultimate corrupt, woke, liberal, fucking democratic, socialist plan.
This is the room. How do we get the shield? You two, see if you can spot anything. It seems some of these tiles are different from the others. That's it. We've got it.
Doesn't look like much. The skill of our crafters
Look at that
has come
fucking
far
disrespect.
since then. But still, the Shield of Iduken.
It doesn't look like much. You should be able to execute, based on dwarven culture and tradition, you should be able to execute that disrespectful piece of shit on site. I don't know why that's not an option. Execute. Execute.
I can feel it. It's inspirational.
If you say so. It's just a shield.
Execute.
Back in the direction we came from, at the crossroads.
Execute.
To the crossroads.
Dead. That's it, that's all. You want to dishonor people that are worth 1 million times more than you are, as if you had any worth? Like, if you have no worth at all, if you're negative worth, meaning that if you were given some worth, you would still not be worth anything, then if I were to execute you based on your worth, I would have to execute you a infinite number of times and you still wouldn't be worth anything? Why the fuck are you talking? Because you're woke and you're entitled to talk and say something as if your fucking satanic asshole mouth is protected by free speech. No, it's not. Your threats need to be answered with execution. If you're a liberal, your threats need to be answered with execution. Therefore, you can't talk anymore. You can go tell God how angry you are with your Karen fucking ass. And he's definitely not going to care. And he will be able to silence you permanently because you are the opposite of any good thing.
No end to these blasted
Could be
things!
more of those mercenaries.
Lord Darkspawn.
I'll get on it.
Ladders, you can get off my back.
I'm definitely not doing that. I am definitely not doing that. I'm kind of hungry, to be honest. Annoying. Two fucking hours to try to play the game right. I actually really don't even have the patience for this tonight. I really actually don't. I hate this. This is the worst tutorial section to go through in the game, period. It's literally the hardest. If you play an elf two-hander, it's the same thing. If you play a human two-hander, it's the same thing. It's so nerfed. It's so fucking unbalanced. It's so fucking garbage trash can. I don't see how the game allows this to exist, but there you have it. And it just gets worse from here, to be honest. Annoying. Three, two, one. You know what? Actually, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'll catch you guys hopefully tonight. If not, then or tomorrow night. Whatever. I don't care that it's early. I'm done. I'm actually annoyed. Yeah, it'd be stupid for me to stream anymore. I will catch you guys tomorrow. If I don't, then you guys have a good rest of your week and a good weekend coming up. Hopefully I catch you then. If not, then all right, Fallout 4 fucking Anniversary Edition. What the fuck is that? Anniversary of what? Dog shit